This is today AEW Collision full show results video which takes place at Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, and the show started with the entrance of Ricky Starks, and then he says I've never agreed more with a city in my life until tonight, and then references the bag he brought out with him, saying everyone is probably wondering what's in it. He said nothing is in it, he just wanted to show off his new Louis bag he got after winning the Owen Hart tournament. He said he doesn't regret how he defeated CM Punk, and he thinks everyone else would have done the same thing. Then Schiavone asks about Starks blowing off Jushin Liger and he brushes that off, saying he meant no disrespect. Then he went into saying he doesn't want to be a pillar and he's been better than the four who have that title. CM Punk comes, and he said he can live with what happened, but can Starks? Can he live with knowing he can't beat CM Punk without cheating? Punk then instantly left, or started to. Starks called out to him, saying his bag is as empty as the bag Punk has been carrying around, and that got him to stop and angrily storm back to the ring. Punk asks if he wants a shot at what's in the bag, or is he like Max and you just don't want me to have it, I am the real world's champion. Then Christian and Luchasaurus come, and Christian asks Punk what kind of man carries around a championship he didn't win, and then he says he's going to leave, but remember actually we are the faces of TNT forever. Then Darby Allin comes rolling out behind him and takes the mic as he walks by, and he turns his attention to Christian and Luchasaurus, saying he's going to become champion at All Out and put respect back on that title, and all he sees when he looks at Luchasaurus is a guy who took too many psychedelics and thinks he's a dinosaur now. Darby says he doesn't want to talk anymore, though, so he proposes a tag match, Punk and Allin vs Starks and Christian, and before they can even answer, Schiavone tells us the match is official by way of Tony Khan, who told him over his earpiece, and that will be the main event. Then commentary sends us footage of something that happened earlier today, Andrade El Idolo trying to walk into work, and security is there to say he can't come into the building. He has to leave because management doesn't want him here after what he did last week, and he gets a bit upset when someone touches him but ends up leaving peacefully. Then we saw a tag team match between Action Andretti and Darius Martin vs Bullet Club Gold, and the result of this match was Bullet Club Gold defeated Action Andretti and Darius Martin by pinfall. After the match, the Guns hop the ring and put the boots to Andretti and Martin, and the Bang Bang Gang celebrates in the ring. Then we saw a match between Miro vs Nick Comoroto, and the result of this match was Miro defeated Nick Comoroto by submission. The next match happened between House of Black vs The Acclaimed and Daddy Ass for the AEW Trios Championship, and the result of this match was House of Black defeated The Acclaimed and Daddy Ass by pinfall to retain the Trios Championship. After, Black and Matthews seemed to show a sign of respect to Daddy Ass, and then in the ring, Daddy Ass started unlacing his boots, and he took one off and the fans were yelling "New." The Acclaimed looked confused. Bowens called out to him but got no response. Instead, Daddy Ass got both boots off and then set them down in the middle of the ring, and then he pushed Bowens out of the way and walked to the back. Then Tony Schiavone was in the ring introducing us to FTR, and Schiavone calls last week's match one of the best we've seen but quickly turns to their upcoming title defense against MJF and Adam Cole, and Cash Wheeler runs down a list of tag teams they have unfinished business with, but first, they get to wrestle MJF and Cole next week. Then Dax Harwood said MJF and Cole seem to be taking everything as a joke, including the tag team titles and the match for those titles. He said he's broken so many bones and torn up his body so much during his career and he does it for a reason, so next week there will be no dance break and they'll be delivering an ass kicking. The next match happened between Sky Blue vs Taya Valkyrie, and the result of this match was Taya Valkyrie defeated Sky Blue by pinfall. After the match, Taya grabbed a mic and said she knows she hasn't been doing the best lately, but tonight she got the victory, and someone else who got a victory recently is Britt Baker, but Britt's win was against an extra, someone who was kind of not on our level. She said it wasn't special, but how about they square up next week in Albany? In the main event of the show, we saw a tag team match between CM Punk and Darby Allin vs Ricky Starks and Christian, and the result of this match was Ricky Starks and Christian defeated CM Punk and Darby Allin by pinfall when Starks cheated and took help by ropes. CM Punk slapped the mat in anger that it happened again before tending to Allin, and Starks and Christian celebrate on the stage, trying to one-up each other, and Punk and Allin disappointed in the ring, and the show goes off the air.